So today I'm going to tell you a few things about this amp. So it's from Positive Grid and it's called Spark 40 and it's a guitar amp. There are various knobs on top of it. Also there's a tuner, which is really cool. Also you can plug in headphones and it's a Bluetooth speaker. For example, connect your phone to this amp, turn on the backing track, you start playing and that's it. You don't have to do anything else. And it sounds really good. And it's super convenient. There are 4 presets here, but it has also a mobile app and I'll get to it later. But yeah, there are 4 presets here and you can change the reverb, you can change the delay, you can add the modulator and stuff like that. Also there's a bass amp setting, which is really cool. And if you watched our previous video on this amp, bass as well as everything else was recorded through this amp, and I was actually really impressed by the bass sound. It was really good. You didn't have to do anything afterwards for it to sound good. Very important thing that I forgot to tell you is that it connects to your computer with a USB cord. So you don't have to have a sound card or anything like that. Connect it to the computer and you're good to go. And it sounds good like through the speaker, it sounds good through the earphones, it sounds good on the computer. That is really cool. So there's various clean settings like and I actually really enjoyed these clean sounds. And for me, at least, it was very easy to find sound that I really like. Also crunchy. This type of crunch. High gain. Yeah, and as you can, as I said, you can add a bunch of different effects. For example, also yeah, the presets I also adjusted to myself, and I really didn't spend a lot of time finding these sounds that I really enjoy. So, for example, this is my 4th preset. And for the clean sound, you can, for well, the drivey sounds too, but you can add a modulator, and it's like. Yeah, another cool thing is that it is very portable. As you can see, it's not very big and it's also not very heavy. I had this one situation where I had to play with a backing track, and back then I had to take my big Randall amp, which sounds really good, but it's like 20 kilograms. And I also had to borrow an additional amp just for the backing track because the place didn't have any sound system. So I was just there with 2 big amps. if I had the situation now, I could just take this amp, and that's it. That would be all that I need. So that is really convenient in my opinion. And before I didn't think that I needed a Bluetooth speaker, but now when I have it, it's just makes life easier. Okay, so now to the mobile app, and this is how it looks. So it's kind of like a positive grid bias or guitar rig, where you just can change everything you want. You can change your amps, you can change your effects, you can add delay, you can add reverb, you can add a bunch of different effects, and you can control those effects from the app, which is really cool. For example, this one, you can just turn it on, turn it off, or delay, again, you can turn it on, turn it off, and you can control all the different settings from your phone, which was kind of a new thing for me. Or modulators, see. Okay, yeah, and different pedals, different effects, and here are all the presets that are available to me, and that I don't think I have downloaded any of them, but they just have been there from the start. At least I think so. So yeah, there's Fuzzy Jam, for example. Or the spooky melody. Or, I don't know, hide and seek. And other kinds of different presets, also based on the genre. So then there's this thing called ToneCloud, and there are presets that other people have made. So you can make different presets with different pedals, but also other people can make them and you can download them, which again is really cool because you can have tons of these sounds and just experiment away. For example, this one. Or this one. I'm just pressing random sounds here, so. Or this one. Or, for example, let's say you want to sound like Jeff Loomis. So, what do? Go to the ToneCloud, search, and here you have various presets that other people have made that are similar to what Jeff Loomis sounds. So, for example, this one. Or, I don't know, let's say you want to sound like Blink-182. So, I'm just searching the short version. For example, this one. I don't know, I haven't tried them, I'm just guessing. So it's like. So yeah, you can get various sounds and various effects here, and you can control them from your phone. Again, a very interesting thing for me was that you can access the backing tracks here. So you go here, and there again is a ton of backing tracks, and you can search them, and you can find also like YouTube videos. And a really cool thing here is that, for example, you select this backing track, and the thing you see is the YouTube video and also the chord progression. You can see the chord boxes, so you can also learn chords and music theory together with playing. And you can see the chord positions and chord progressions and follow all of these things at the same time as you're playing. You can, jam along and just see that, okay, there's the F chord, there's A minor, and so on. You can explore and create tons of sounds and just experiment as much as you want with just this app, and you have endless effects and endless backing tracks, and you just turn on the backing track, turn on your guitar, and you just can jam. And I don't know, play at night because it works with headphones. And as I said, also you can get by with only these knobs on the amp, but yeah, if you have a whole library of sounds, why not use them? I mean. I think there is pretty much a sound for everyone here. Country players and people who like to play with clean, and people who like to play more of a metal sounds. All kinds of sounds can be gotten from this little amp. So for example, I can add a bunch of delay, so or I can add a bunch of modulator. Or if you don't want any of it, you can just leave reverb. And yeah, the thing I like here is also, I think I mentioned it already, but I like the clean sounds very much. For example, the bass amp on guitar sounds actually really cool. So yeah, if you have any questions about it or suggestions, then leave them in the comments and I don't know, ask me something. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.